Welcome back to YouTube. It's been a long time, very long time, like 3 years without being on YouTube. There's been quite some changes in school-wise and
on our personal lives.
Personal lives, exactly. This time we're trying to come back and make content each and every weekend. Today is Sunday over here, so whenever you're watching this, for us it's Sunday, for you it could be any day of the week. It's been very rough. The last time we updated and uploaded a video was San Juan Water Beach Hotel. I think it was the last video that we did, or the teacher haul that we did from Walmart. I think.
Don't remember.
Really don't remember. And that was before Maria, because here in Puerto Rico, obviously Hurricane Maria kept us personally without light
For a very long time.
for a very long time. It happened in September 20th, and we had light
On March.
beginning of March.
Yeah.
So that was a very long time. Then obviously we did not have internet since that day.
So that was 6 months without light, and then additional to that, up to your birthday, was it?
Yeah, we had internet like after my birthday. It wasn't even on my birthday, because we decided to take off the cable, and they decided to fix the cable
A week after we took it off.
a week after we took it off. So
So we put it back in.
we put it back in on the day of my birthday, but it didn't arrive on the day of my birthday. It arrived like two
2 or 3 weeks later.
or three weeks later.
So that was from September all the way to summer,
Yep, all the way to summer.
to the middle of summer, without internet, without reliable internet, because we did have our phones, but the signal was no good for a long time after that hurricane.
So really we just had our cell phones, and that's about it. And the signal arrived very late, from September, like almost beginning of December is when we had like powerful signal on our cell phones. So yeah, that was a very rough time for us. So that's why there was no YouTube. And that year we obviously got married and everything on that same year of Maria in summer, so that was kind of weird actually. But in the summer we got to go to North Carolina, to my mother-in-law's house. So
We were dying here of heat. We were heat exhausted, and from 80, 90, 100 degree weather all the way from morning to nighttime, because we had no power, meaning that we had no fans or no air conditioning for such a long time. And all of a sudden we go to the US,
and it felt so good.
and it felt really good. Like the first night we got there, it was 52 degrees. And after that, it went all the way down to 19 degrees.
Also, in that,
Lapse of
transition, I was changing from schools, from the first school I went to teach, to the second school that I am in right now. We're still there. Now I work with my lovely husband right next to me, literally next to him in class. Like, not the table beside, but you could clearly see him 2 minutes away from the table. So it's kind of that classroom environment. It's very close. And personal.
Very close. But we make it work.
Exactly, we make it work. So then came 2018, still in the same thing. We had internet by the end of summer. And we started the school year again, same school and everything. And then came 2019, and still busy as ever, actually. So once the school year of 2019-2020 started, it's kind of a bit rough than before. I forgot to mention 2018, we did go to North Carolina once again. It wasn't as cold as the first time.
Definitely not.
It was 70 degrees, so it was good.
Okay.
Because here in Puerto Rico, it could get up
always
to
close to the hundreds.
exactly. Could get to up 100. Yeah, you don't know what I mean, or maybe you do. I don't know, but it's pretty hot. So compared to North Carolina is awesome. Like I was saying, 2019 started the class year 2020. I got graduating class like last year.
Lots of responsibilities.
Lots of responsibilities, more work. And then we started 2020, which would be right now. And let's say that 2020 started the wrong way. Well, why do I say this?
It's a bit shaky.
Exactly. It's a bit shaky. But what do we mean by shaky? Puerto Rico, as some may know or not know, is a tropical island where we are between two
continental plates. We're on the Caribbean plate. We have the Puerto Rican Trench at the top, but that's a big fault right there. And then we have the Caribbean plate and the Atlantic plate, basically colliding with each other. One's subduing the other. And the pressure that has been accumulating for 100 years, almost 100 years, since the last time.
Last time was 1918.
1918, that they had a 7 point something.
7.3.
All of a sudden now the pressure is being released, and we have earthquakes regularly, every day, daily. Usually we had that before. They were always 2 point something, almost 3, and that's not a big deal because we were used to it, to the point that we never actually noticed unless we looked at news and stuff. But all of a sudden now the earthquakes are 3.5, 4, 4.5, 5, 5.5, 6, and the strongest one we got was 6.4. And from that one started stemming this series of earthquakes that have not stopped at all. It's been weeks. We've had lots of problems in the south of Puerto Rico. Over here in the east, it's not that much hard. It's not that hard. Obviously, we're several miles away from the epicenter, but we do feel it all the time. They are pretty strong. Every once in a while, we've had 4 strong ones up to now, over 5.0, and it's been rough. It's been rough to sleep because of the anxiety of having to be prepared, because there might be another one always. There might be a stronger one at some point. It just hasn't stopped.
Exactly. And in one of them, when it was 6.4, and that was like the middle of the night, like, was it like
The second?
4? No, that was done the day after, before.
It was almost in New Year's. It was almost New Year's.
No, actually, the one in Dia Reyes.
6th. That was the second strongest, I think.
The second strongest. But the second strongest decided to leave us without electricity. Once again, no electricity, no internet. I was going to start this before, but
Yeah.
that happened.
And it took a while to come back. There's still a lot of people that don't have any energy right now. There's a lot of problems, like I said, in the south right now as it is. And the electrical system in Puerto Rico is very, very low grade. So it's always a problem. Every little thing, except this one, which was a little bit stronger, ended up damaging the system altogether. And they're starting to fix it again, little by little. And luckily, we've had light for some days now.
I think it was 2 days or 3.
Yeah, but we had no light for 3 days, something like that. And we reverted back to the thinking of Maria, where we had to
shower with cold water.
preserve everything. We went into survival mode again, just thinking that we were gonna be without light for a long time again.
So that's pretty much our update on where we have been for 3 years, right? Has it been 3 years?
Yeah, and I broke my finger.
Okay, that's a different story, guys. Okay. One of the days that we were out doing...
Just moving around.
Just
normally.
moving around. Well, we got our dog in the garage right now. So what we have to do is that we gotta get down the car, out of the car, open the gate a little bit so we gotta get the dog and put him on a leash. Well, Jason that day doing the normal thing that we normally do, he was trying to grab the dog. His finger got stuck in one of the
hoops of the harness.
Of the harness.
On his back.
And our lovely dog that decides to be so lovely, decided to run. Hard. Therefore, fracturing the tip of his finger. So he was pretty much in pain for like 15 minutes, seriously. Decided to go to one emergency room, which did nothing. And then we decided to go to another one, which immobilized his finger, which they should have done from the beginning.
Immobilized my finger, my hand, and my arm.
They immobilized his whole entire arm, like up to here. Don't know the reason why.
They didn't know exactly what happened. Even though they had the x-rays and everything, they just thought, okay, so we're not really in orthopedics, so what we're gonna do is gonna hold it together as best as possible. Go get yourself a date, because all the orthopedists in Puerto Rico apparently were free, and we couldn't find any of them. So there was only a technician that could handle the situation at that moment.
Oh, and mine does. This was on January 2nd.
But we got a date, and it got handled pretty well this time. The only problem is I gotta keep this on my finger for 6 weeks. So we'll see what happens.
Exactly. But all in all, we are fine. I can't say the same things for the people in the South right now. Please do, if you believe it so, have a prayer for the South. They need it. Their schools are not opening anywhere in Puerto Rico right now till the 22nd. That's public system schools.
That's until it gets approved by engineers to try to get the kids inside, because the schools are so outdated. Their codes, their building codes are so outdated that some of them are falling apart from the earthquakes. And well, they gotta get investigators to try to ascertain the damage and see if it's even safe for them to take class right now. So public school is getting taken aback.
Yeah.
For some weeks.
And I think it's gonna go longer than that, because we're having earthquakes every day. So each time they inspect the school, another earthquake happens. They have to inspect it again, and many parents do not feel safe whatsoever with our system, with our public system here. Obviously, we work in a private kind of private system. So we are going to be starting school
In about 2 days.
in about 2 days. Wait, tomorrow's Monday, so we're starting with the kids on Tuesday. Okay, so we are fine in that case, but most people are not. That's our update from actually up till now. What we're gonna do is that we're gonna try each and every weekend trying to upload different things, like
New content.
new content.
Things that we've done before, things we haven't done before.
So maybe traveling if we get to travel.
Some more reviews.
Reviews of more hotels if we get to. Reviews of items we could do. Cooking by Mr. J here.
Well, you can cook too.
Well, I could cook, yes, but I'm not that great of a cook.
She's good. She doesn't like it though.
I do like it.
They don't.
I like cooking pastries.
But there you go.
Huh?
There you go.
That's what I do. He cooks all the rest. I do pastries. It works. What else do we have around there? Challenges. Comment down below
What kind of
what
challenges you
kind
want us
of
to do?
challenge you want us to do. Please don't go too extreme. I know some of my students are watching.
I just say olives.
Don't.
Olives.
No olives.
Olives.
No olives. You know what you could do? Sesame seed.
I'll put them on a bun.
Sesame seed. But not on the bun.
On a bun.
The stick. You know the sesame seed stick? Well, here in Puerto Rico, that's a traditional candy. He does not like it. I think some of you already know that. For those of you who do not know us, we are happily married for 3 years, going on to 3 years. We know each other since, wow. Well, okay, we know each other before, like in high school. We didn't even talk to each other.
We knew each other before high school, but it was like a distance.
Like you over there and me over here.
Yeah.
Then we met in university in 2010, and from there we have been together.
Yeah, it took a little while, but
It did take a little while, and we both found each other in university studying the same thing. Well, actually, I'm an elementary English teacher. He's supposed to be the high school English teacher. That's not happening, by the way.
No, I'm a math teacher. I have been a math teacher for several years, and now I'm a history teacher.
And I'm not elementary right now. I'm giving high school English. So that will be English and technology that I am giving to high school students. When I mean high school, it's from 7th to 12th grade. Same as him.
Lovely kids.
Lovely kids. You could believe us if you want to. We are very funny. We love to sing. That might be one of our challenges. Maybe lyric singing. Complete the lyrics.
No, I hate that. I hate that challenge.
You hate that challenge? You want to do that challenge?
Well, we could do it. I just hate it.
Or guess the singer? Eh. So we both like to sing. Dance.
We're okay with dancing when we take a long time to remember the
Yes.
steps or to learn them.
I'm good at inventing the steps, but following steps, no. That is not for me. I used to dance, not anymore. And we also are trying to lose some weight. So you might see now we're this weight and maybe we could go down so you could follow us on that journey too.
This is because of my cooking.
It's not only because of his cooking, by the way.
No, until some weeks ago.
It's actually because we decided I didn't eat before, so I was that skinny. Don't believe me? Go to my Facebook. You can see for yourself. I was very, very skinny. Very.
Yeah, but that came with health complications all the time.
Exactly. I was very sick all the time. So he decided to take me eating everywhere. First of all, Denny's, which is amazing, but look where it got me. And look where it got him.
Hey, I'm big boned.
Right, nice excuse.
Big boned.
Nice excuse. Yeah, because I'm big bone too.
Among other things. I love you.
See, I'm not commenting on that.
You should comment later.
Hmm?
Love you.
I love you too, honey.
This is very corny.
Did he really just say that?
Yeah, I did.
No. He could be corny sometimes. He just don't wanna.
Yeah, but mine is like Tostitos. Corn. Yours is from the cob.
Are you preparing your Southern charm or something?
What's Southern charm? I'm not from the South.
Girl, I'm guessing you gonna be.
Why?
Because we planted.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't think I'm gonna grab that accent so well, so easily.
So, our goal, this is future goal, is to go to US. Move. to
I'll eventually
US.
move. We'll eventually move. Yeah.
Eventually moving. It's not that great in Puerto Rico.
It's very difficult to.
It's very difficult even to drive in Puerto Rico. Our roads are holy. I don't know.
But not that kind of holy.
Not that kind of holy, like holy as in holes all the way. So, and that's not the only thing, but I'm not going to get into those details. No. That's probably for another video later on.
Yeah, we could do a review of the streets over here.
Yes, we could take you. I'll take the camera and go all through the streets of Puerto Rico. You can see how many holes it's on the streets. It's
The Mars
just...
rover wouldn't need enough.
Okay, so if you like this channel, you know us a little bit. If you see our videos, you get to know us a little bit more. We will keep on doing this because we think it's a great way to... I'm sorry. This is Puerto Rico. You're gonna hear that a lot.
Yeah.
What was I saying?
Went away with the sound.
Went away with the sound. Okay, so we're gonna try to do this each and every weekend because I think it's a way for us to, I don't know, liberate stress.
Some of it.
Some of it.
Trying to keep ourselves sane.
Yeah. And we want to have all the information you want of Puerto Rico. If you ever get to move to Puerto Rico, by the way, it's not the same as going like to a hotel. Hotels are prettier.
Yeah, but that's like the good part of everywhere. If you go to a hotel to Mexico or anything like that, it's the same
It's
thing.
the prettiest part of
That's
Puerto
little
Rico.
US.
Tourists.
That's little US in that area. Hotels in here are the little US in this area.
Exactly. But come deeper, like where we live, middle,
In the heart, yeah.
in the heart of Puerto Rico, you will see the problems that we have here. But hope you like this channel. Hope you subscribe. Hit that bell right down below. Please subscribe to our Facebook, our Instagram, Or do you have Snapchat still?
I think I still do.
Snapchat. I will post that down below. And Twitter. I have Twitter. And TikTok, which I don't use. I have TikTok.
You're gonna, oh, okay. I
The
did not know that.
Musical.ly.
Yeah, that thing.
Okay. So, like and subscribe. Hope we see you soon. Till next week. Bye.